Thank you guys for being patient. We're ready to get started. So if anybody needs water, we had some tiny water bottles over there you can grab. But we'll get started. My name is Andrew Tolan. I'm the Chief of Staff for Manchester School District, and I'd like to welcome everyone here to this event. So this is a busy time of the year. We know that, especially for all of our seniors. So I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. I want to thank West High School for hosting us here today, and I also want to thank Manchester Public Television for being here to record this. It'll be televised later, and we'll share it on our social media so you guys can watch it back, or you can share it with family who weren't able to be here. We're fortunate to be joined tonight by by a number of school district employees, elected officials, and veterans as well. So our Superintendent of Schools, Jennifer Gillis, Assistant Superintendent Forrest Ransdell, and also from the school district, Master Gunnery Sergeant Slagle from West High School's NJROTC program, and also a Marine Corps veteran. In addition, we have Mayor Joyce Craig with us tonight. From the Board of School Committee, we have Leslie Want and Gary Hamer. And we also have State Rep Heidi Hamer with us here as well. Oh, and sorry, Ken. As well as School Board Member Ken Tassi, who came in late and I forgot to write it down. So, just a little bit about the ceremony. I expect it'll be around 30 minutes when it's all said and done. So we'll have a couple of speakers, and after that we'll bring up the students to be recognized. We'll take photos during the ceremony, and families are also welcome to stay afterwards and take photos with the mayor, school board members, and any family photos if you'd like in the hallway or whatever. So one of the best parts of this is really getting to see all the families here with their students and supporting their students. And this is one of the kind of few ceremonies that is really kind of a district thing. So I appreciate the opportunity to be able to be here and to work with all of you here. So with that, I'm going to introduce our first speaker, Superintendent of Schools, Jennifer Gillis.
So good evening. I am Jen Gillis. I am the superintendent and very happy to be so for the Manchester School District. This evening we are here to recognize our students who are going into the Army, Army National Guard, Navy, Marines, and the Naval Academy. I do want to thank all of you for being here this evening. As Mr. Tolan said, it's an incredibly busy time of year, and carving out the time just to be here, take that pause and recognize the student achievement is absolutely remarkable. While many of our students here this evening are gearing up for big events that are coming ahead, I also want to just take a quick pause and have you guys reflect on a couple things. Many of you have had adults in your life who have laid the groundwork, such as your family, school staff, coaches, or a trusted adult. They're the ones who are in your corner helping you gear up to take this big step. I do want to say that while you have this opportunity, you were the one who took that step. You are the one who dug deep to determine if this was the right step for you in your future. When you have a minute though, take that moment, thank those adults around you who have been there cheering you on from the corner, nice job. And when you get to the place and you get that time to be that person for somebody else, you're gonna see that pay forward, play full circle. So I just caution you, take those moments, take those quick pauses, recognize those around you who have supported you, and then when you have the time to pay it forward, please do so. I also want to share something that's personal to me. Military service is near and dear to my heart. My grandfathers, my father-in-law, and my husband have all served or are serving in branches of the service. I understand and respect your level of commitment far deeper than I can ever express in words. For those of you who are with us this evening who are family members, I can place myself in your shoes. I have supported my husband during 2 deployments. To those of you serving, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and for the families who are supporting your service member, please know you are never alone. For our students, wherever your service takes you, whether it's near or it's far, please know that your community, we are incredibly grateful for your decision to serve. You are leaders and role models, and we could not be any more proud of you. And it's now my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Mayor Joyce Craig.
Thank you, Dr. Gillis. Good evening. It's such a pleasure to be here with all of you to celebrate and honor the Manchester graduates who have chosen to enlist in the military. I'd like to start by recognizing the veterans who are here tonight and anyone actively serving in our military and say thank you. It's because of your sacrifice that we're able to enjoy the freedoms and liberties that define our way of life. To our graduates, you are about to start a journey of patriotism to support and defend our nation. Thank you for your dedication, commitment, and willingness to serve. And please know our gratitude and support extends to your families. The City of Manchester has a rich history of honoring those in our military and celebrating those who have served our country. There are schools, parks, bridges, American Legion posts named after our military leaders, from Private Henry J. Sweeney to Christos Kalivas to Herman Gosler. I hope these reminders spread throughout our city show you how much the military is ingrained in our community. And as you carry on in service to our country, please know the City of Manchester is behind you and supports you. We are proud of you for taking this major step right out of high school. You have important work ahead of you. You are making the world a better place in a very tangible way. Thank you all for your dedication and commitment to our country. We wish you the best. And it's my pleasure now to introduce Master of Gunnery Sergeant Slagle.
Okay, talk about when I was in recruiter school, impromptu speeches. Huh? I just want to pass maybe a little bit of words of wisdom to the students that are going into the military. Grasp the moment, okay? Because before you know it, if you go in for 4 years, 20 years, 30 years, or whatever, you're going to look back and you're going to say, where did the time go? Okay, you're going to have decisions to make throughout the time that you're in. Do I stay in or do I get out? What am I going to do in the future, and so forth and so on. And each of you are going to have to make that your own decision. But the 20 years or whatever, the time really goes by fast. I remember sitting in Marine Barracks, Newport, Rhode Island, and this guy comes in and talks about investments. Okay, when you retire in 20 years, when you do this in 20 years, and we're looking at one another and saying, 20 years, that's way down the road. It's not, believe me, it's not way down the road. It's, it goes really fast, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna have challenges throughout your career. Grasp those challenges and meet them head on. And just remember that I always like to say that leadership is a process, not a position. Okay, it's a process, it's not a position. You're going to go through that process, and you're going to have leaders that are democratic type of leaders, autocratic type of leaders, and so forth. Pick their brains, take things that you might use in your leadership and so forth and so on, and discard the rest. Don't try to copy anybody, be yourself, and lead the way you think it should be led. And when you get in a leadership position, the very important thing is take care of your subordinates. They're going to make you successful, okay? They are the ones that are going to make you successful. They're the ones that are going to complete the mission and so forth and so on. Now, you are going into the military and you are now the subordinates, but you're not always going to be there. 2-3 years, you're going to be in a leadership position, maybe even closer. Okay? So I wish you all good luck in the future, and Godspeed. Okay. I'd like to introduce Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Ransdell.
Thank you, Mr. While it is a far cry from a perfect process, we hope we've identified all the students who will be attending military service or attending a military academy. We do this partially through what students are reporting to their guidance counselors and partially through what families are telling us. In all, we have 18 graduates who have enlisted to serve or are attending a military academy. Some students were not able to be with us tonight, but we'd like to recognize them nonetheless. So I'm going to read off the names and the schools of those that are not able to be with us. I don't think that's me. From Memorial High School, Brian Jolliker, U.S. Marine Corps. Thank you, that's appropriate. Also from Memorial, Sharon Kamola, U.S. Marine Corps. From Memorial, Maria Ramos, the United States Navy. From the Manchester School of Technology, Jared Velasquez, United States Navy. Also from the Manchester School of Technology, Samantha Domino, Air Force Reserves. From the Manchester School of Technology, Nicholas Clark, the United States Marine Corps. From the Manchester School of Technology, Blaise Ziemba, the United States Army. From West High School, David Snow, United States Army National Guard. Also from West High School, Jocelyn Caldwell, United States Army. Also from West High School, Johan Jorge Bueno, United States Army. And finally from West High School, Lucas Valencia, the United States Navy. For those of you that are here tonight, we congratulate you and thank you. When I call your name, please come forward to be recognized. This time I'd ask the superintendent, our board members, and our mayor to join us, and the superintendent will provide you with a certificate, and I'm certain that our dignitaries would like to thank you and honor you as well. From Manchester High School West, Derek Dixon. Derek will serve in the United States Army. From Manchester Memorial High School, Adrian Maylou. Adrian will serve in the United States Army National Guard. From Manchester Memorial High School, Amani Martin. Amani will enter the United States Naval Academy. From Manchester High School West, Christian Morenci. Christian will serve in the United States Navy. From the Manchester School of Technology High School, Johnny Fahn. Johnny will serve in the United States Air Force. From Manchester High School West, Mason Snow. Mason will serve in the United States Army. From Manchester Memorial High School, Sergio Teruel Gutierrez. Sergio will serve in the United States Army National Guard. That is our honorees today. Is there anyone that is present that we have not included? I just want to make sure I ask the question. Okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your service.
So that brings our ceremony to a close. On behalf of Manchester School District, I'd like to thank everybody who joined us here tonight. So families, as I said, you're welcome to stay here longer. I'll be taking photos. I'll share the photo album with anybody, with all the people who RSVP'd for tonight. And to the students and families, I hope that you guys really enjoy these last few days here. Your graduation's, goodness, 2 days away. So we'll see you there, and I hope you have a great weekend. Yeah, so if we can just do one group photo of all the students with the superintendent and the mayor, and then we can do individual photos as well. So